Hello, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up or say yes in the comments if you can hear me. All right. Awesome. 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 I was a little bit shocked. Hello, Taurus. Jalen. Dana. Who are you? 13 Peanut. Okay. Okay. I was a little bit shocked. It's been a month since I've gone live, and I did an update to my iMac. And along with that update came this Chrome update. Okay. Um, oh, edit, stream, share, mic. But of course, let me check something here in my settings. External microphone. Okay, it's down a little bit. Let's push you up a little bit. There we go. Push up the volume just a little bit on my mic. Okay. I will do a full video on that. I did on the missing that missing person. I'm not going to do it here live. This live is meant to be for my viewers and my subscribers. Hello, Simply Smile. But anyhow, I started to say I was a little bit surprised that I had all these extra tools like virtual background and stuff like that. It's a little bit weird. I could see that certain ways that I move my head. Okay, Jalen just donated. Okay. Okay, Genevieve and Jalen both. Okay. Was it? Oh, no, that's not Genevieve. Jalen. Jalen just sent. Okay. Okay, so Jalen is purchasing a full reading. Okay. But I got this virtual background on. I think it's just totally cool. So what if it's weird with my headphones? Okay, Jalen. And I got there's like these different neat little buttons now. What is that? Oh, that's a pop-up dashboard. Channel level settings. Sent. Okay. I'm just I was stoked about that. Because I'm not using StreamYard anymore. Because StreamYard changed their prices. Their prices went up. And the subscription that I was on that had costed me like $200 for a year. It's now $800 a year. StreamYard got greedy. And I'm like, nope, I don't go live enough. I cannot see paying that kind of money, nor could I afford to pay that kind of money for their streaming service. I don't know. There's a little bit of, I don't know what you want to call it, fading in and out or whatever. So that's just the nature of the beast with AI, and that's how this is done. It's done through AI. Everybody's alarmed about what is coming. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. They were sold, yeah. And but when they wanted to bill me for like $800 for the, I'm like, what the fuck? I I think that most creators, there's a lot of creators that use StreamYard. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of people moving away. It's like whoever bought StreamYard shot themselves in the foot, because I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. I know there's a lot of other creators that was using StreamYard that is going to be searching for an alternative. My own homemade iced coffee. Yeah, that is insane for that to pay that kind of money for that service. I used to like it a lot because I could have my tickers, I could do all these other things with it. And I said, oh, well, so I can't do a whiteboard. Well, guess what I have for a whiteboard, or if I have to play if I do future, in the future, and I need to show you guys a video. It's something called a cell phone. Just have to hold it up and play it for you guys, right? Okay. Anyhow, anywho, Jalen. Um, so I need your question, dear. What is it about work again? Is there something specific about work that you want me to look at, or is there something else that you want me to look at? Oh, you sent it. Okay. Yeah, I see that. The CDC. Okay. I didn't know if there was a specific question concerning that or not. Are you still wanting to know if you're still going to be keeping your job? If you're still in line to keep your job? Oh, if anything's changed. Okay. Got it, honey. Got it, honey. I called the CDC about a month ago. It was before Trump was inaugurated. I don't know if I think I told you that about the tuberculosis It's spreading to other areas of southwestern Pennsylvania. I don't know if there's in any place else in the country. But when I called the CDC about it and to tell them, hey, our local hospital ain't even acknowledging or reporting that there are cases of tuberculosis in our area. And the woman says, well, there's nothing I could do. There's no report that she could write up. That the State Department has to contact the CDC or whatever. But how is that going to happen if the hospital isn't even reporting it to the county, let alone the state? Yeah, I'll do a reading on Elon Musk, a full reading. There's a couple on in my radar, a couple different readings to do. I'm not gonna do that tonight because tonight's supposed to be dedicated to you guys. But I called the CDC to let them know what's going on in our area, and let them know the hospital is breaking the law by not reporting it. And the reason why they're not reporting it, all the Haitians that is living in a local town is living in the housing that a real estate tycoon owns, and um, that real estate tycoon donates to the hospital, and if they turn him in, oh, they're going to lose that donation. Um, the thing is about tuberculosis is it was almost non-existent anymore in the United States, period. It just recently started coming up because of the illegal immigrants that were allowed in under the Biden administration with the open borders. And these immigrants were unvaccinated, and these immigrants are bringing in these diseases. Ah, okay. Well, maybe not nationally. It's concerning in southwestern Pennsylvania. There's dozens of cases right now. Dozens. In my little community of 4 or 5 towns, there's probably a couple dozen cases. Okay, let's get on to Jalen's reading here. Okay. I'm going to show you what I've got so far. Trying to see what else wants to pop out here. Nothing. Not out of this deck. Okay. I got Time Flies, The Fellowship, and The Forest Labyrinth. This is kind of like the theme of what's going on for you at work. Okay. Janina, I haven't done it yet. I will do it. I'm very busy, but I will get to it. Okay. Okay. Well, what I get here is time is gone. Yeah, time flying. What I'm getting, time flies is meaning very fast moving energy, fast moving changes that has, yes, everybody on edge. The fellowship, maintaining. Let me take a look at your rest of your cards here. I see the changes and a lot of confusion around the changes. Okay. Okay. Okay, Jalen, let's see what we got. Ten of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. That makes total sense. That is worrying about your foundations and your money. 3 of Swords. Because the reason why is because that's obvious. You're worried about things because of the past disappointments that you have had in regards to employment and past employment. 10 of Cups in the reverse with the 10 of Wands, because though it's not exactly your dream job. 4 of Cups, a little bit of apathy there, patiently waiting. Hold on. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so it has not been an easy position, and we've already talked about that. Okay. Hanged Man is suspension or delay. I think that there's going to be some delays in some of these changes. King of Wands. There's 2 people in power here. 2 people. Not exactly seeing eye to eye. I'm not seeing any changes to your employment. Okay. Four of Swords. You can rest easy. Okay. Thank you, NW. You can rest easy. Okay. On this idea. Yeah, so far nothing has changed with your employment. The changes that they're trying to implement, there's going to be some delays. But and I think it's because there's 2 people in power not seeing eye to eye. So there are definitely delays. There's definitely going to be heartbreak, but I don't think it's connected to you. There's somebody else that's going to be overlooked or ignored or sent on their way, but it's not you. It actually might be your rival. And I think I said that in your last private reading, and it's still coming up that she is probably going to go bye-byes. It feels like it'll make things better. It's going to be rocky at first. There is going to be some employment cuts. Shannon, yeah. There are, I think we've talked about this. Yeah, there's going to be some cuts. Your job is not on the line. But I am feeling Shannon's is. Shannon's is. Okay. So you're all good there. Now, with that said, just to let everybody know that all payment links to get a reading, a payment information, how to, if you want a paid reading, is in the pinned comments. Those are all my links. Here's the information for tonight. As far as free readings, will be just a very brief message. $10 for a speed read, $20 for a full reading. And that's what Jalen had gotten, was a full reading. So where I draw multiple cards like that. I actually did a 9 card for her real quick. So, and I think let me just double check. Yep, Jalen was the only paid reading that I did receive tonight. And how I work, if you're new here, the free readings are a general reading, very brief, couple cards for an overall message. Donations, as listed, gets you the opportunity to actually ask a question and have a question answered. Okay, and when I do the free reads, I'll go back into the comments and I'll see, and whoever I'm drawn to, I'll call your name out. I don't keep a list. I used to keep a list, but none of my moderators are here. None of them have been showing up. Don't know where they're at. And without moderators to keep a list, I just wing it, and whoever I'm drawn to, I'm not going to stress over a list. So it's not, if you don't get a reading tonight, I apologize. I'm not going to stay on forever. I'm thinking of like an hour. So, okay. So if I go back, hold on a minute. I feel like I need a different deck. I love it when this urge comes across me. If I can move my chair back, let's see if my headphones can reach over here to where my cards are. I know what I'm looking for. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be back with you in just a second. I'll be surprised if you can't hear that. I know exactly what I'm looking for. Oh! Never mind. Never mind about another deck. If you're wondering why I have my robe on, yes, I am clothed. It's just I'm chilled. It went from being 65 degrees yesterday, gorgeous, to the 30s today. How does Mother Nature do that? Is she going through PMS or menopause or something that she just flicks the weather like that? Okay. I also have some Coke here. Coca-Cola, not powder. Coca-Cola. Okay. Is this what I'm looking for? Yes. Okay. What we are going to do, okay? Roll the astrology dice for the free readings. Okay. And we'll see what message comes up for you. And I am being drawn to Spirit Moon. Spirit Moon. I hope you are still here. Yep. Okay. We're going to roll the dice for you. Provided I don't drop them. Oh, there we go. One tried to drop in my lap. Oh, I wish. After the week before, getting pounded with inches of snow. Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay, sweetheart, you got the sun and the 11th house and Scorpio. Oh, where's this? Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. If I could get it right on with the camera. Well, trust me, you got Scorpio. Okay. Now, basically, your message has to do with letting yourself shine and being yourself with your friends, or in your groups, your surroundings. Okay. There's this idea of whether or friends or community. Okay. The people you are around a lot. And, but Scorpio is talking about emotional truths, intense emotions. Sometimes it's secrecy. Okay. And it's so I think what they're trying to say to you is you need to be yourself. Okay. Not what other people want you to be, but to be yourself. If that, hopefully that makes sense. It feels like sometimes you hide, maybe afraid to show your true self to others, afraid of being judged. But Spirit says you need to be true to yourself. You need to be your true self. Okay, so let's see, who else am I drawn to? Um light being. Light being. Thank you, Jalen. Okay. Okay, light being. Okay, let's see what we got. You've got Pisces. I'm not turning it right to the camera. I'm having trouble finding it like the right angle. But you got Pisces and 12th house and Neptune. Okay, you are extremely psychic. I already picked up on that. Okay. Um, you're extremely psychic, very spiritual. I wouldn't be surprised if you weren't a medium. I would be surprised if you weren't, because I feel like you have that gift. Okay. And 12th house energy deals with the unknown, deals with the subconscious, deals with past lives. Okay. Um, Neptune is the planet of psychic ability, spirituality. There is a little bit of dreaminess to it. But sometimes it can also be illusions. But I feel the more dreaminess, I feel like you have prophetic dreams. And maybe you understand them, maybe you don't. But the 12th house also involves ancestors. So I feel like as you develop and as you grow spiritually, your ancestors, I don't know if you've ever had dreams and you're like, who is that come into your dreams? They're ancestors of yours. And they're there. And basically, the message is they're there here to guide you. So keep following that spiritual path. Okay. Hello, Anne. Let's see, who else am I drawn to? Sometimes I gotta get my magnifying glass and see these names. Okay. Official Lafia. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. Official Lafia. And I'm only staying on until 9 p.m. my time, Eastern time, just so that you are. So, you know, I'm doing this for about an hour. So, another half hour. Okay. Official. You've got the moon. Where's the moon at? There it is. The moon came up for you. Fourth house. And Taurus. So, Taurus is or the moon is the subject. The moon is that nurturing energy, hidden friendships, hidden feelings. The moon is that intuitive instinct as well. Sometimes it refers to mother. Okay. And the fourth house is the house of family, the house of home. It is about stability. And again, fourth house is mother. The moon rules the sign of Cancer, which rules the fourth house. I don't know if you have anything going on with your mother or not, but as I say that, in the sign of Taurus, Taurus is about resources and having patience. It's about beauty and the finer things. It just feels like if your mother is still on the earthly plane, I'm wondering if she's going to have to move in with you or something like that. It just feels like there's something a little bit mysterious here surrounding your mother and her home life, her home. So just be on alert that there's something about the resources concerning the stability and the home of your mother. And I don't know. I just feel like she may have to live with you. Okay. If she's on the other side, there could be some kind of inheritance. Okay. See, who else am I drawn to? Okay, Georgine, are you still here? Georgine, are you still here? Okay, Georgine is not answering. Um, Taurus Babe. Is Taurus Babe still in the house? Is Taurus Babe still in the house? Ask one time. Okay, let me see. Okay. If you ask for a reading, please only ask one time. Oh, which one was that? That must have been Dutton. That was behind me. Okay. Dana. Dana, thank you for being a channel member, for buying me a cup of coffee each month. Dana, we're going to go ahead and throw the dice for you, sweetheart. Please acknowledge that you're still here. I didn't even realize that he was behind me. Okay, Dana, because you're a channel member, I'm going to throw your dice anyhow. Maybe you'll come back and watch this. But you got Venus, the 10th house, and Taurus. So Taurus is about the resources. Venus is the love, the genuine nurturing and caring. It's about relationships and knowing your self-worth. Okay, Dana. So with the Venus coming up on the dice, plus the 10th house. The 10th house is acknowledgement. It's recognition. It's your reputation. That is the house that represents your career. And Taurus is stability, patience, resources. So I'm curious if you work in the healthcare field, because that's what this is screaming at me. Healthcare. But something along the lines of healthcare with your career coming in here that is going to bring, that's going to be very satisfying. Maybe getting recognition, more resources, as in, I feel like an increase in resources, an increase in money, pay raise, or promotion of some sort. It feels like that you may be elevated in your career here very soon. But to me, it feels like healthcare. But whether it's healthcare or just simply loving what you do for a living, it's one of those two things. But there seems to be an elevation, seems to be security, financial security at play here. Okay. Okay, moving on. Ashley Lauren, you're a teacher. Okay. It's still caring. Then it must be about, like I said, if it wasn't healthcare, it's about loving what you do. But that's what I have, being exalted and recognized somehow. Maybe an award. Maybe it's an award, Dana. But Ashley, let's see what we got for you. We have Jupiter, 4th house, and Gemini. That is telling me some kind of major decision that could be coming up in a very big way in regards to your home. And it's a very important decision. And there are two sides to every coin here. I feel like the message for you is to choose wisely, or an expansion. I don't know if I even dare say this. Okay, when I'm done with you, I got another payment. Oh, buy me myself a drink. Oh, thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Jalen. I have to ask you, Ashley. Are you able to have children? And are you in a relationship? You have to answer that question so I know which way I need to go with this interpretation. Because I just got something. Are you still in childbearing years? Are you in a relationship? There's twins. There's a set of twins. I wouldn't be surprised if you find yourself pregnant this year with twins. That's why I had to ask and make sure my intuition was going down the right path here. Hi, Liz. Liz is one of my moderators, and of course, I've got to put her as such. So she's got a new account. Okay, there she is. Okay. One of my moderators is in the house, guys. So Liz, I put this account of yours as one of the moderators. You're welcome. You're welcome, Ashley. Okay. Thank you, Liz. You want me to do a reading for you, hon? Okay, let me go ahead and throw some things out for you. Let's see what your dice say. Ooh, Neptune. Neptune. Where's Neptune? I see it in front of me, but when I turn the dice around, it doesn't want to show Neptune. There we go. There's Neptune. You got Neptune. And you got Scorpio. What's up with Scorpio? It's come out like 3 times, I think. 2 or 3 times already. And you got 7th house. Some really intense conversations, Liz, going on. And I feel like now in the house of partnerships, it could be business partnerships, it could be romantic, but it's some sort of partnership. Some highly spiritual conversations, emotional conversations with another individual here. And the thing about Neptune, though, is Neptune is the planet that's very dreamy. It is intuition, very mysterious. And yes, it can be a little delusional and illusional. Okay, that's the only thing you got to be cautious about when it comes to Neptune. Not to make sure that you maintain some level of reality and not getting too caught up into what someone else says. That's kind of, Liz, I don't know if we've ever talked about this or not, but this just came to me because Neptune is also about addictions. Are you close to somebody that could almost be in your partnership house? I don't want to say friendship because that's more 11th house energy that may have some kind of addiction problem. Alcohol, pain medication, or anything like that. That's just kind of coming up. I'm not sure why that's coming up. Hold on, there's somebody at my door. Hello? Hello? You have to stir up the dogs when I'm on YouTube Live. I just told everybody to hold on, and I took off my headset, and I came on your kitchen. Yeah, I just time. And then I'm going in, and I'm like, wait, there's nobody at the door when I brought up the ring out. Then I heard this go off. I did it. What did you need? The board. Hey, Dad, there's Daniel. Look. Oh, he's too. Oh, he's. Don't grab her leg. Oh, yeah, they do. Now, I have been in my Mac because of Mac OS that had an update. Along with it came these extra things. So on the phone where I have a virtual background and also it's so cool. But I'm there on live, so it says, oh, puppy tail. This is tail going like this in the spring. Oh yeah, they're on there a lot. Right. Okay. Okay. Um. No, I didn't have anybody at my door. My fucking son, the one who doesn't even live here anymore, but he still has access to everything, right? Because he pays the mortgage, right? Because he moved in with his girlfriend, and they're getting married in May. Yeah, May's just around the corner too. But anyhow, to be an asshole to stir up the dogs through the Ring app, he rang the doorbell. And I bring up the Ring app because I wasn't going to go to the door, not this time of night. Like, who the fuck is at my door when it's going on 9 o'clock at night? And I says, there's nobody there. And I says, Daniel. Daniel is fucking with the dogs. Then I don't want to say the name. Alexa from Amazon. The Alexa comes on. He comes over on that in the kitchen, and I'm yelling. I says, Daniel, you stir up the dogs, and he's laughing his ass off. And I said, right when I'm on YouTube live, and he's laughing. He says, perfect timing. I says, perfect timing, my ass. You know. Thank you, Sarah. So that was just him playing around. I says, gee, it must be nice to be bored at work. He's a nurse. His soon-to-be wife is a nurse. That's how they met. They work at the same facility. The same facility that Thomas Crooks worked at. You know, the kid that shot Trump in the ear in Butler, PA, that was all over that kid, Daniel knew him. And everybody that knew him, including my soon-to-be sister-in-law, all say the same thing. He had to be a sleeper cell because he was not that type of person that would do something like that. Yeah. He was always polite, always friendly. Quiet but friendly, did his job. The residents at the skilled nursing facility liked him. Everybody was floored when that happened. Had to be a sleeper cell. We all think he got a phone call or something like that with a trigger word. Yeah, it's like a light switch. Yeah. But anyhow, as far as your reading is concerned, Liz, I know it got interrupted, but I guess I got to scroll back and see. Your husband has trouble with alcohol. Yeah, that's coming up here. And coming up through the month ahead, it may become a real issue in the spring. Let's see what the cards want to say. Oh yeah, Lady Spring, in the springtime. Polaris is something incredible happening. I'm going to call this that something. This is not meant to scare you, Liz. This is meant to help encourage you. But what I'm getting is I feel like something's going to happen with him related to his alcohol that is going to be transformative in a positive way. Like making him quit. That's kind of what I'm getting. So sometime this spring, he may even end up in the hospital over it. But it'll be a wake-up call for him. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, he's coming here with his ball. It's hard to he appears and disappears. That's because of the AI with the virtual background. If you watch some of my videos, you would see sometimes across the screen you'll see a ball fly. But he's got his ball. He wants to play ball. Okay. I'm going to do a couple more and then I'm going to call it a night. I know a couple minutes were taken away when I had to go deal with my son. It is what it is. Okay, Sarah, I'm going to throw the dice for you. Absolutely, Liz. Okay, Sarah, you got 10th house of career. You've got Mars which is action, and you've got Aquarius, critical thinking, analytical, expand. And Aquarius is about the public. Okay. This feels like some action needed to be taken. Aquarius is like a community. It could be any type of community. It could be your work community. Okay. But it feels like, most likely your work community because it's 10th house. 10th house is your career. A change might be needed in your career sector. I don't know how that relates, but I'm feeling like what's coming up, that there's going to be a shift because Aquarius is also about new groups of people, new friendships, new ideas, new technology. It's about new, and it's also about community. So I feel very strong that with that Mars energy, Mars is talking about action, physical strength. It's about focusing, ambition. It feels like what you need to do is a change in your career path. That what you really need to be doing is following your passion, if that makes sense. And it feels like that's not what you're doing right now. Okay. Is he still acting up behind me? I'm going to get your ball. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Daisy will come here. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Daisy. I got both my puppies here. She's a big girl, isn't she? Hi, Daisy. It's Mama's baby girl. Okay. Now. Okay. There you go. You got the green light, Sarah. I'm going to do one more. You're quite welcome, Sarah. One, two, three, peanut. 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 Thank you. Peanut, are you still here? I know. You want Mama to get off the computer and play with you, don't you? Okay. Doesn't look like Peanut is. Oh, there you are. Okay. I am going to go ahead and roll the dice for you. Okay, you got the 5th house, the moon, and you also got Aquarius. The 5th house is the house of pleasure, fun. It's the house of creativity, self expression, and it's also the house of children. The moon does typically represents mother, also represents nurturing, intuition, and maybe a little bit of mystery there with the Aquarius that you've got Aquarius also, that there is a need for community, possibly new growth, new groups, things like that. Um, so the moon, um, the moon is talking about that is the situation. Okay, the moon is hidden feelings or cycles, cycles. Okay, how are these cycles coming in? They're coming in through Aquarius. Changes. There are some kind of changes to your everyday routine where you need to make some. Okay, I got it. I got it. Sometimes I have to talk and mumble a little bit until I get to the message. This is saying you need to take some time and there's some changes in your routines that you need to make, that you actually need to fit some time in for yourself, fit some time, some me time, some time to go out, let your hair down and have some fun, not being in serious mode all the time, not being work. There is an energy here saying that you need to take a step back. You need to take some time to yourself, a little bit of self care, and yes, go out on the town and have some fun. Okay, I am done for the night, guys. That is it. Um, I thank everybody for stopping in. Thank for those who have donated. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Spirit Moon. And that's my cue. Daisy needs to go pee. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to let these dogs out. And then I'm going to start getting ready for nighty time. Okay. So I'm going to have to play this back and just see how I sounded with this microphone. The reading I did today, I used the headset, and I thought that the audio was pretty damn good. So I can't wait to see what it sounds like when I play this back later. Thank you, Liz. And I do these readings. I used to do them once a week, but I don't have that kind of time. Now it's about once per month. I will hop on here and do these readings. So good night, everybody. Good night. And I will see you next time. Love and light.